So last week we dished out a pauldron, so it is a nice round domed shape, and this week we're just going to do a quick addition. We're going to add some flair. So a flare is a very useful operation. It does two things. It makes things more attractive by giving a little lip, but it also stabilizes your metal so it's harder to bend, because right now this is quite springy, but once I put a lip along here, that'll give sort of like a crease in paper that will stop it from bending and springing on me. So it'll make it stronger. So this is another stretching operation, just like dishing was last week. So all we need for it, again, is a hammer and a hunk of wood. Here's my hunk of wood, and here's my hammer. And I'm just going to grab a Sharpie and put a line along to give me a rough idea where I want that lip. And now I'm going to find a piece, an edge, a corner of my wood, and place it along that line. And then on the downside, so on the lip side, I'm just going to tap it out a little bit. So you can see there's very, very little to start. And this will just give me a line to run along. And I don't want to do too much at once. I want to start at the middle and work one way and then the other. So there we have our first pass, just a tiny little lip there you can see growing. And from there we're going to do a couple more passes, stretch it out, until it's got that full flared out look that we want. Again, start in the middle. So, round two, lip. Oh, that's coming along pretty well. Something to be careful of when you're putting lips in is that they kind of want to straighten out the material. They don't like being built on a curve. So as you make them, it might unbend your material. So every pass you might have to bend it back in, maybe get out your rubber mallet and tap it down to keep it in the shape you need it. So if you watched my How to Hit Things with Hammers episode, you know I was telling you to demonstrating big movements and saying always pull from the shoulder. And when you get down and do little taps like this, you might find it tempting to just use your wrist. Even here, you can use your shoulder. You'll get a lot less tired, you'll get more power, and ultimately more control because you can use your wrist for the tiny adjustments and not worry about using it for your power. So my wrist is quite relaxed when I'm doing this. I'm just sort of rocking my arm. I now have one piece of flair. Doesn't catch my shirt as much, looks a lot nicer, and doesn't have as much spring to it. It's much stronger. Alright, next week we're going to hit things with a different kind of hammer. See you then!